Good morning, good afternoon, good evening! It is the most maligned and obviously idiotic person in the Battle Cats community back at it again with something entirely new. This is not just your regular update, you added a small little cat thing, added another star to Stories of Legend, added a new strongest assassin bear. No, this is an entirely new chapter to story mode, which I love. I personally really like story mode. Stories of Legend is too challenging for me because I'm bad. Story mode is tailored to be a little bit easier, or at least some of it. I mean, I'd still sort of struggle my way through into the future. But finally, after a long time waiting, the update has come where there is a new chapter set introduced. And it's called Cats of the Cosmos. And it comes to us in the big update 6.5. Interestingly, not a round old number, just 6.5. Update 6 gave us the new types of base. Arguably, I'd say this is more important than that, but I guess we'll have to see as we make our way through the start of the chapter in this video. I've gone back to how I used to record these videos to allow the actual music from the game to come through, because I know there's new music in this chapter, which is going to make it more difficult to edit, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. So, Cats of the Cosmos is now available. Select this chapter from the title menu and challenge strange new adventures. Now, the last time there was a new chapter was Into the Future, back when my channel was growing even more slowly than it is now. So, yeah, I assume, yeah, we're going to get the same starting screen. Of course we are, because we have to go into the menu. So, like Into the Future was, you have to do the first chapter of the thing before it to unlock it. So, to unlock Into the Future, you have to do Chapter 1 of Empire of Cats. To unlock, which is what I see here, Cats of the Cosmos in purple. Ooh! You need to have done Chapter 1 of Into the Future. Luckily we have. That's all done. All treasure got on that a while ago. Space has crazy tough enemies everywhere, which is great. Crazy tough, actually, that's not great, because I've made a vow. Since everybody seems to think that I ignore their advice when I don't, what I'm going to be doing is just not taking any advice. And then I'll just see how I go. And at the very least, I can't be blamed for ignoring it. If I'm just going to set the precedent now that I'm not going to take any. I mean, that sounds like I'm ignoring it, but I'm not going to read any, so I can't even start to get near any advice, alright? I'm doing it myself. Probably a huge mistake. And look, when you click on it, it's all spacey. There's a star and a frippin' dolphina. And there's a car, and there's a tree, and there's a cat. And our first chapter is called Beyond the Exosphere, and I love the design on it. There's floating cats in that, and it just feels so novel and nice to be able to start a new bit of story mode and just be able to gather treasure again, because I enjoy doing that. It's fun. We've waited in the English version so long for this update that Japanese version of Battle Cats has already had a well-established version 6.6. But it's finally here, and we get to start it. This is going to tell us the new and exciting story. New Year's Day, 20XX, which I don't know, the year 20-something. On the way home, I began to wonder, how many years had it been since the Great Cat War began? I don't know, the game came out in 2014, mate. And yet, it feels like I never hear from you anymore. Who? Not even on my birthday. Sounds like the Battle Cats community's relationship with me. The cat's meow, out of this world, most righteous, top shelf, king of the hill, the big cheese. No words can express the awesomeness that is me. I guess people are just afraid to get too close to true perfection. This sounds like I edited that out. But wait, I just thought of something. Could it be? Am I asking for too much from you, my lovely believers? My bad, brackets lol. Good sense of humour there, Ponos. I heard that lately the most popular holiday destination is outer space. All the celebs are going. For some reason, everyone is totally fascinated with alien fashion. It's the biggest fad of 20XX. Reminds me of that. Do you guys remember that? You didn't hear it from me, but the radiance of the alien empire reaches even my neighbourhood. Well, those space guys still can't compete with my glory, of course. It gets pretty exhausting being followed around by crowds of stylish people begging for your attention. Such is my burden. The question I get asked most, where are your trousers? But telling would spoil the surprise. Oh, here's some big news. I just passed by the cats who headed out into deep space. They had some really important information for all of you. Those aliens, they're actually not such bad guys after all, or after we killed all of them. They're just normal folks like you might run into in your hometown. Still, the cats have to invade somewhere. And so, the next adventure of the Battle Cats begins now. I love how story focused that is. That just makes me feel proud of this game. Feels like there's actually starting to be a lore to it. Stage clear reward 1, clear Cats of the Cosmos chapter 1 and receive a mystery reward. Well, it's Cat God, but as a Chillola thumbnail? New update reward. Well, we've waited long enough. Thank you for the rare cat ticket. That's very kind of you. Check out the Metal Slug defense missions in the special missions of Catnip Challenger. Ooh, okay. That's slightly unrelated, but fair enough. So we've got, of course, an all-new door design. We've got our cats behind it, I assume. Yep, same as you'd usually have. I like that. Flowers and space and that. So if we go into start, Earth is where we start. Now, this reminds me of the promotional stuff we saw for Battle Cats Pop. You had different planets, but I really like how that's designed. Nice sort of space aura, different planets. And let's start off on this wretched planet itself, Earth, and try and get away from it as fast as possible, because all you really have on Earth is my dead channel. Interestingly, we have the grass. I guess that's to be expected because, well, you know, it's Earth. There's Cat God. Been a while since I've seen you up in the sky, mate. And, unusually, for a first level, Dagsons. That's not something I'd expect at all, but okay. I'll send out some basic meat shielding, some manic macho legs, cameraman cat, send out some more because, oh, hello to you. It's a Shibalian with style. Look at that, it's got a star on its head. What do you do, good? What was that? You moving my flipping cats, mate. Oi, get out of it. I mean, I did try to stay spoiler free, but I did hear something about warping. I guess that's what it is. Flipping Doge, moving my cats about like some massive troublemaker. And you probably can note the base health has a lot more health than you usually expect from a first level. It's definitely indicative of this story mode chapter being more difficult than other ones. It's not going to be something you can move through really quickly. Conditions. Oh, I'm going to check that. I'll just finish my sentence. But yeah, this one looks like it's going to take a lot more time to farm treasure on. I mean, I got a lot of treasure radars from doing the event ticket stages, so that might come in handy. What are these conditions then? Battle restriction, rarity only, normal, rare, super rare, uber rare. So we cannot use special cats. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to go into it like this. The only special cat I think I've got in there is a Bahamut. I can hear it. Can you guys hear it? I'm just gonna whack up the music. I like that. I'm gonna keep the attack sounds off just so we can marvel at this wonderful music. Oh, I love it. I mean, when I first heard it, I wasn't too sure about it, but actually playing the level, seeing the aesthetic of the Mars planet, I really like that. I really like the sort of, I don't know, I guess you call it a matte painting in sort of theatrical terms. Behind it is actually really quite beautiful. And of course we got our new enemy. Luckily just a Doge at the moment, so hopefully not going to cause too much trouble. You can rearrange my meat shielding if you want, mate. I really don't mind. And we actually got some treasure, inferior Martian ruins. Of course, the great thing about this is that instead of having your typical Korea and all that sort of stuff, we have specific planets. It's entirely different. It feels really different, and that's good. So what are our restrictions for Jupiter? It is the same, so we can probably do this one as well. Let's see what Jupiter has to offer us. Maybe we're on the big spot. Oh no, we're on a sort of grassy green landscape. I like the grassy green land. I really like how the music sounds. It's great. It's like, it feels to me like someone's having a party with a space hopper and a triangle. And what's this? This sounds like rhythm heaven. Flipping heck, that's a lot of Doges. Get out of my way. You stop moving my manic macho legs. I was alright with meat shielding. You can't do that. Stop moving me. That's rude. You're rude. I'll have you know you're rude. Hey, Regit, why don't you bring anti-alien cats, seeing as there's aliens everywhere? Shush. Alright? Magic. So I assume if something has a star on its head, it's still an alien, but it can do the warp, is what I'm gonna guess. And, I mean, that's fine. We've got a lot of cats, and I think we're gonna get through this just fine, even if it shuffles my order of cats about. I think the problem will only really come when we get onto more difficult levels, and I'm sure the problem really will come, and we will fail miserably. Nice base design there as well. I like that. We have completed that one. And so on to our next planet, which is Saturn. Do we have the same conditions? No. Cat deploy cost only 300 monies or more. Wow, okay. Well, you know what? What I'm going to do then is copy that, move it over to a slot that I wasn't particularly using anything on. And then, instead of having these meat shields then, I know what is 300, is Rice Ball Cat. We can use that as a kind of meat shield. And then, I don't know, I'll put in some basic cats as well that are good against the old aliens. And then, I don't know, this is a terrible strategy. But you know what? We're going to go with it. Let's go into Saturn and see how we do. Hopefully, a level this early on isn't going to make it impossible. So we're starting off with the Rhythm Heaven this time, which is great. Oh, we got one horns. Alright, I mean, I could try and change up my slot, but man can't be bothered. And we got a Lemur. Hello, my friend. I should probably zoom out more, actually, considering the cropping. So, yeah. Okay, Rice Ball Cat's doing a good job. I forgot how fast it moved, and that is Lemur dealt with. So now, for a merciless onslaught, you see what I did there, because that level has one horns in it. I'm funny. Right, let's Abraham the remains of them. Good, that's gone. Bring out Mega Aphrodite, why not? Fight these aliens, destroy them. I think this strat is working absolutely fine, and we're going to take out the base just like that. There you go. Done. Nice job. Right, okay. Let's move on then to Venus. What are the conditions of Venus? Okay, the same one. Let's go into this one as well then. That strategy worked all right. I mean, it's probably an easy level, but look at this. It's another new level design with strange trees. Oh, we've got a Jackie Peng equivalent and a Rush theme for space. Wow, okay. You moving my things like mad. And he moves quickly and he attacks quickly. There's too much to commentate on. Let's try and kill him and listen to the music. Good. Done. I mean, I think possibly I put on a little more panic than was needed. I think we were going to be alright anyway. But now, we're on to Mercury. Is there any particular order in these? I mean, I guess not. This isn't how I learnt the order of the planets, but I guess we are sort of jumping about. So, battle restriction, max number of deployable cats, 20. Okay, so I guess our cat limit is vastly reduced. I don't know what it usually is. But then let's focus on having cats that we aren't particularly spamming. I had a thought as a meat shield because you can't spawn many of them and it has quite a lot of health because of its trait. Metal Macho might be a good thing to use. I'm not sure if I should keep Rice Ball. I'm going to have it there just in case maybe. And then the other ones, Paris, yes you can spam, but I'll just make sure not to do it too much. And then we got some strong sort of tanky cats you don't spawn too many of. So let's go into Mercury and try and defeat that. I mean, I really love the different types of restrictions. There's so much new stuff. I was thinking of working towards doing an update overview, but I feel like experiencing the update like this is the best way to investigate that. So now we got the old Into the Future theme, which I like. I really like this one. And I love the underwater theme as well. That's great. All pluses so far. The big update has taken a long while to come, but the big update is good. It's that blasted Jackie Peng again. We've got a fair few monies. I might bring out Catman. He's good against the old aliens. And I just gotta... You know, to be honest, I can probably go towards the cat limit. I assume it will just say can't deploy anymore. Yeah, so it happens a lot quicker than usual. And we got rid of the Jackie Peng, so it's all good. And now I can spawn some more cats, upgrade my worker cat a little bit. And really, I think I worried about that a bit more than I should have. But to be fair, we've got quite a few of those translocatey enemies now, and it's better to be safe than sorry, because if I lost on a level like this, I'd probably somehow be maligned and hated even more. So don't worry, I've actually managed to do it. I think what I'll do for now is finish off on the sun. Looking at the recording now, it's been going on for quite a while. So what do we have to do to complete the sun? Okay, max number of deployable cats 20. So it seems if we have a restriction, then the next level has that same one, and they just, I guess, come in pairs of restrictions. Good. Well, that strategy worked before. Let's see if we can successfully beat the sun. And wow, look! It is, well, I don't know. I guess it's just like a hot sort of technical environment. Maybe this is what the sun looks like. I think I might just build up my work at the moment. It doesn't look like we got time score stages. That was an into the future thing. So I can take all the time I need to. I'm going to let these guys just do what they do, build up my monies, and then fight the boss wave. It's an IM face! Well, hello, sir. We got the rhythm heaven. Now, I just got to make sure to be very careful what I'm spamming so I can bring out Catman and he doesn't get cut off by the limit. If we can get Catman, I'm sure we can beat Iron Face very easily. Right, there you go. I mean, Mega Aphrodite might have been a better bet with, you know, all the outranging and that. But I'm sure we'll do fine with massive damage anyway. I'm sure we're going to be alright. That's the seal gone. And I guess now we just spam different things and just let cats in when we're off the deploy limit. I think it's not really going to be much more complicated than that. I'm just going to hit things. I mean, we are getting frozen a lot. Iron Face does like doing that. He's a cheeky lad. But to be honest, the deploy limit hasn't been much of a trouble at all. We got to the base and we're going to destroy that one. Good. It's been done. And that is the start of the space chapter. Looks like Uranus is next to move on to, which I may do in a video or a stream, I don't know. Other than that, I think that rounds off the start of the flipping space chapter. It's all good so far. I'm enjoying it, and I hope you enjoyed it as well.